What's going on, you guys?
My name is James.
My name is Chelsea, and you're
watching
the
Steel One. Yeah.
What's going on, you guys? My name is Rich, and I am Steel One. And today is an extra special weekly What's Up. Hopefully you've seen it at the beginning. James and Chelsea did a intro for me. Hopefully, otherwise I'm saying this for nothing. Anyway, that is what this is about. I'm about to leave. Gonna go pick up George, and we're gonna go hang out with James and Chelsea, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm excited. I don't even know what to say. I'm in a hurry because traffic is gonna be horrible. So yeah, wish me luck, fam. I'm so excited. I get to see my brother from another mother, James. I miss him so much, and I'm so excited to see him. I'm gonna give him a big hug for all of you guys, well, and for me too. Anyway, guys, let's go. Oh no. Hi, we're looking for somebody. We're picking them up. They might be in here. What?
Did you speak to manager? Did you speak to manager or person that
I don't know, I can't tell. Alright guys, so I was gonna film a little bit. Hopefully it's not too windy. I was gonna film on when I got to George's, but we just kept driving. James gave us the address where he's at. Didn't tell us where he was. So we drove up onto this ski resort, and yeah. So I think this might be them coming down the mountain.
It is.
It is? Here comes Chelsea and James coming down the mountain. What the heck?
Yo!
What are you doing? What is a blind man doing skiing? In the dark? Yeah?
Bro, we are the worst skiers in the world.
I'm glad I didn't ski with you, because I'd have to be sitting and waiting for you guys.
We did for over an hour. On our phone side, our camera side. We're not skiing. go savage on this last part.
Go savage. Do it.
I was just telling her like that.
God.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go down that other way.
You didn't tell us we were at a ski resort. We were driving up this mountain. We're like, holy crap, where is he taking us? And then we get here and we're like, and then nobody knows what the heck's going on. And I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, these people are awesome here, dude.
This is an awesome place. I've never heard of this resort.
Dude, people are gonna hear about this resort now. They hooked us up so good. They helped us out.
Well, yeah, that guy knew exactly who you were, the manager.
Yeah,
when
I got a lot
I go,
of footage.
it's this guy right here.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go down this way. I don't want to trick you.
All right.
You got it. Get out of your way. Lady took my skis because I suck so bad.
You're not allowed to ski.
Walk it.
Georgie! There you are, bro. What up? So, homie, can you bring it in, man? Yo, we wanted to get off this thing so bad. I told you. How many times I say we get off?
Man, it is cold.
Bro, I got so much snot going down my nose. I'm
Let's get down. It's cold. Oh, dang.
Now you're gonna do a sharp right. Or
recording.
I don't know.
I'm recording.
Go right.
Oh, dang. Oh, killing me, bro. Yeah, I'd be leaving you guys in the dust.
How are you doing it?
Can you do it, George? You gonna bust your ass? I'm gonna catch it. Watch, I'm doing it backwards. Look at me, I'm going backwards. Man, my hands are so cold. Where are you going? I think we're gonna have to send up Flight for Life. Ski Patrol. Can I get George off the mountain? I'm coming, bro. I got you. Come here, give me your hand.
Searching for shelter again and again.
Get out of here. Get out of here right now.
Me too.
I'm good for we got fingers.
Alright guys, they're taking off their skis and boots and here he is.
Was it with everything else?
It's got like fur on the inside.
Alright fam, we have driven all the way down the mountain. We're going to this secret haunted place. Well, it's not really secret. I have filmed there before. But one of the things James said on the way down here, which really, you know, touched my heart. He considers me and George one of his best friends. It goes like Chelsea, Omar, then me and George. What? That's pretty cool. I think that's awesome. It's been really cool meeting Chelsea. She's really nice, and I'm cold, so I'm shivering. So yeah. So we're going to this place. We're gonna film a banger, and yeah, hopefully I won't get to bed too late. I gotta work in the morning, and George gets to use this new camera. Finally! Yeah! So, we're super excited. It's been awesome seeing James, even if it's just for a few hours. But, awesome stuff. I'll definitely talk more about it later, but they're in there getting drinks for us and stuff at the gas station. I had to get gas. Guys, I did something really stupid. All the way down the mountain, I drove with my 4-wheel drive on. I don't know what that's gonna do, if I wanna burn out my 4-wheel drive, or... I didn't mean to do it. I had it on there was this like icy road to go up to this ski resort where they were at. And so I had my 4-wheel drive on, and then I forgot to turn it off when we hit dry land. So, and I realized I was on the highway going like 65, 70 miles an hour on 4-wheel drive. Anyway, see you in a little bit. You almost ate it?
I can't believe I just got that recorded. That was great.
I think I got it too.
Did you? Yeah,
Yeah.
boy. Guys, go over to Richard's channel. Check that out. Oh my gosh. There's no way. Like, I'm gonna be able to spend the night with myself.
Wait.
Yeah.
Alright guys, this is as far as we go.
Thank you guys, bro. I love you guys, man.
Love you so much.
Check out my boy Richard Steele and George TV, the fam. Guys, love you guys. You saved us so much.
Bye.
I gotta get out of here.
See you soon. Bye. Miss you, love you.
Bye.
Well guys, got to say goodbye to him again. Didn't get to spend too much time with him, but I'll see you back at home. Alright you guys, I'm home. It is actually the next day. Got the story for you, and I'll lay it down right here. I haven't gone through the footage of what I filmed last night. I did get an intro, so you did see that at the beginning. Sorry that my weekly What's Up is a little late. Like I said, I was with James and Chelsea and George last night, and so I wasn't able to make the video and whatnot. So anyway, so I made the mistake of instead of bringing everything I was going to bring with me to meet up with James. So I drove home, and I got everything, and I drove all the way to George's in traffic. I mean, it was rush hour, took me a while to get there, and I thought we were... See, I really didn't know the plan, to be honest with you. I didn't know the plan. I only know we had a short window of time to spend with James and Chelsea, so I didn't know the exact plan. So I get to George's, and I guess James had texted George, and George told him I was on my way, and then I finally got a hold of James, and I just got a new light. I don't know if you guys noticed the difference or not. It's kind of messing with my eyes. Anyway, so James gave an address to George of where they were at, and James had told me, he says, well, here's the thing, you could either come up and we'll film a video up here, and then we'll come down into Denver and we'll film another video, and so yeah, that was the plan. That was the plan. So I was like, okay, well, we'll go up and meet you, which actually, you know, they needed a ride back to Denver. Otherwise they'd have to like do an Uber like 2 hours in advance, because they were way up in the mountains, and they went to this, well, I'm jumping ahead. So George and I took off, and the GPS was taking us something strange, and we ended up hitting massive traffic. It took us like almost 2 hours to get to where they were, and it was weird. Once we got into the foothills and we could kind of drive faster, we got away from the traffic, and it made us get off in Evergreen. Now, I know a lot of you don't know what that means. It's a town in the mountains. It's before the town that James said they were at, which was Idaho Springs. And I thought that was weird. And then it took us into this side road that was real like windy. I mean, it was bad. And then the higher we got up, the icier the roads got, and it was spooky. The trees in the forest and all that. And I'm like, where is James taking us? Because he didn't tell us where he was. We just assumed, like, I assumed it was like a hotel or a bed and breakfast or something like that. So I'm like, man, I hope we got the right address, you know. And it was just so dark. And so eventually, over a period of time, and it kept saying we're getting closer and closer, and it was like minutes away, and we're like, what is going on? All of a sudden, bam, there's all these lights, and we're like, what is that? And we're like, oh, that's a ski resort. And the road still took us away from it, but then it eventually took us back, and bam, there we are. We're right into this ski resort, and I had never heard of this ski resort before, and I've lived here my whole life, and it's not that far away. You'll see it in James and Chelsea's video. It's a really cool place. They could ski till 9. The people there were really cool, but here's the deal. So George and I get there, we walk in, and the lady's like, can we help you? And we're like, well, we're kind of meeting somebody here, picking them up. And she goes, do you have a name or something? And we kind of told her name, and she didn't know. And we went into this lodge area to see if they were there, and they weren't. And then there was a restaurant across the way, so we went in there, and there was nobody in there. And they said, we asked them if we had the right address, so we showed James's text to George, and they said, yep, that's the right address. So we didn't know what to do at this point. You know, my phone lost service. I didn't have any service at all. George had service, but it kept, every time we tried to call James, it went straight to voicemail. Some guy in line, he was really nice. He had a flip phone, and I guess they get better service up there with flip phones. And he let me call James on his flip phone, and once again, it just went straight to voicemail. So we didn't know what to do, and the lady at the desk was like, I don't know what to do either. And then she was, well, let me call a manager and see if he knows anything. So I had showed him James's picture on my hoodie. I'm all, it's this guy right here. Have you seen this guy? Anyway, the manager came in, and I described him and showed my picture on my hoodie, and he's all, are they from Florida? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, oh, I know exactly who they are. I'll call up to the top of the mountain and have them come down or whatever. They're up skiing. And I'm like, geez, I didn't think they'd still be skiing, but you know, it was nighttime and whatever. So they said, yeah, they're on their way down. So we waited. I waited down towards the bottom, and sure enough, here they come. It was pretty funny. So you guys saw that footage. I'm obviously playing that footage before this, so you saw that where we found them, and they were, you know, they ended up taking Chelsea's skis from her because she kept falling so much, so she had to walk down. But anyway, so they returned their skis and whatever, and then we headed down the mountain, and James was saying he was going to do a live stream once he got service, and he never did that. We never filmed anything up there. So we started heading to this place where we'd filmed before. I think it had almost been a year. It had to have been like a year since we'd been there. I got attacked by a woodpecker. It was like a haunted farm, and so I kind of kept it a secret to what it was from James and Chelsea. And anyway, so we get down into town and we can't find the place. I thought I had the address in my GPS, and it ended up taking us to the wrong place, and finally found it. We went, and it was all boarded up. It's George and I's luck. You know, we were trying to go back to these places that we've been before, and they're all boarded up, you know. So that was a bummer. It was super cold though. They were freezing. It was really windy too last night, and they were complaining. They're like, how do you guys even live here? Like, well, you don't enjoy it all the time, you know. So anyway, so we just decided to go to the airport, and you know, in a way it was probably a good thing that we didn't film there, because literally as soon as we get to the airport, which really wasn't that much farther away from where we were, they had to go. They had to get into go through the security and all that, and so we had to say our goodbyes. And then I had to drive George all the way home, and then I had to drive all the way back. Now I am only like 15 minutes away from the airport. George is like half an hour, 45 minutes away from me, so I did a lot of driving. So anyway, so it was fun. We didn't get to film with them. I think I'm in some of their videos, whatever, me and George are, and so that's cool. But it's fine. Both me and George were like, you know, even if we don't film with them, at least we get to see them, and you know, and ask them questions. That's one thing I really enjoy, is asking them behind the scenes questions, the stuff that they don't tell you guys. I found out some stuff and I'm not telling you. So, but yeah, it was great. And you know, James was just so awesome to us, and Chelsea is so cool. You know, she's even like Sherry, she said that Chelsea is even cooler in person, and she's absolutely right. She's very cool. I think she's, even though she's just James's best friend, they're not together, guys. I know a lot of you are thinking that they are, including me and George, but they're not. But you know what? They're really, I think she's really good for him as a friend, and you know, she takes good care of him and is helping him with things, and you can hear him whispering and talking in the back seat, and you know, they're really good friends, and I'm really happy for both of them, and yeah. So it was awesome. And then today I looked in the back seat, and knowing James from last time he was here, he left a bunch of stuff in my truck. Well, not a bunch of stuff, a few things. But this time they left some strange objects, and I thought I would share them with you guys. These are the things James and Chelsea left in my truck. You ready? This is odd. I kept finding weirder and weirder stuff. So, first off, hand warmers. So, yeah. Hand warmers. And you know, we stopped at the gas station because they wanted to get batteries for their EVP box thing, and here they are. Didn't even open them. Okay, And Vaseline, I think this is Chelsea's. I saw her putting on Vaseline on her lips when we got to the airport, so she left that in there. I'm assuming this is Chelsea's too. It's a little sock. It's pretty small. She must have really tiny feet. And then James left his gloves. At first I only found one pair, and I was like, oh, one pair of gloves, one glove, but I found the other one, so I got your gloves, James. So, and then this was the oddest thing I found in there. It was baby food. I don't know if you can see it. Baby food. Banana baby food. It's too bright. Anyway. Jar baby food. I think that's it. Yeah. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. It was great. James is talking about, and I did give him an earful about how he doesn't reply back to my texts or anybody's texts really that often, and answers his phone and stuff. I gave him a lot of crap for that, and he promised he's gonna work harder on it, and he already is. I texted him today, and he replied back to me twice, and so he says, I'm gonna start bugging you now. I'm gonna call you or text you every day and bug you, and I'm like, do it. So yeah, so I did give him an earful, and he said he was gonna work on that. So yeah, so it was awesome. You know, he like I said before, he told me and George that, you know, he considers us one of his best friends. You know, it's Chelsea first, Omar, then me and George. I mean, that is so cool. I mean, I was so like blown away by that. And he wants us to come down to Florida really bad, and he wants to take us to that abandoned hospital, and he wants to come back up here, and maybe both Chelsea and James come up here and do like a road trip, do maybe around just maybe on the weekend, hit some of the states around Colorado, and build up a stock of bangers. So I don't know when that'll happen, and I know he wants to come back like really soon. He said that last time he was here, and here it's December. He was here in January, so I don't care. You know what? I love the man so much, and Chelsea's awesome too. We just didn't have enough time. We really didn't, and both of them were wishing that they did too. And James said he really wanted to stay, but he had to get back. His kids have like concerts and programs at school, and plus he had to go back to the doctor for his eye. So yeah, it was so much fun, and I'm sure I'm forgetting to tell you guys something, but I can't remember. It was just, you know, it was such a short amount of time, and most of it was spent driving, and so I know that he would have liked to do, if he was here longer, he would like to have done a fan meetup, but it just, the time was just so short, and yeah. Anyway, guys, like I said, I hope the footage came out good. It was real random when I filmed, so it probably just, you know, it's just boop, boop, boop. There's no story or rhyme or reason. We were bummed that we weren't be able to film with him, but it is what it is. And, you know, I was able to tell him a lot of things that, you know, since he doesn't hardly ever text back or anything, you know. Oh, there's one thing. George reminded me, because I was gonna bring it up to James, but I told him that I'd be willing to do his thumbnails for free, and he's down. So I'm excited about that. I love making thumbnails. My videos might not be top notch, but I think my thumbnails are pretty good. I think, you know, but so I'm excited about that. And he was pretty pumped about that too. So not to say his are bad, I just, you know, think he could be a little bit better, and I would be willing to do it for him, you know. And so Anyway, guys, that is it. I love this weekly What's Up. It's great. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, which is only like a day or two. Most of you are going to be watching this on Friday and probably Saturday or something. So yeah. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I hope you have a great next week. And I'll see you then. I love you guys. Peace.
Alright,
Okay, go.
3, 2, 1. What's going on, you guys?
Wait, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
You guys? Wait, what's going on, you guys? My name is James.
And I'm Chelsea.
Okay.
You're watching.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
What's going on, you guys?
My name is James.
My name is Chelsea, and you're watching the Steel One.
Yeah.
How was that?